Hello everyone, I hope audio, video, everything is clear now. Alright, yes, now clear. So guys, UGC NET Paper 1 2020, all the 24 shifts we were discussing in this series. Now, 3 sessions were conducted for the teaching aptitude, all the shifts questions. Now the research aptitude time. So second units I am going to discuss the total research aptitude question. So here at Unacademy free platform daily I am discussing at 5:30 p.m. I am discussing previous year questions of 2020 all the shifts. So you can attend that session at 5:30 p.m. in Unacademy free platform, and moreover daily at 9 p.m. YouTube live is going on, but today at 8:40 I am taking intentionally because because of one personal reason. For paper 1 and commerce previous year questions, either 2 sessions will be of paper 1 and 1 session will be of commerce. That is how we were going, and use the invite code Shiva Live to unlock the free live sessions at Unacademy free platform. And there is a weekend special batches going on for the paper 1 entire 10 units, and all the 10 units will be covered by me in Unacademy Plus platform, and paper 2 commerce also will be covered by me with a chart wise presentation of everything. And here guys, mainly one Unacademy Plus subscription will give you paper 1 all the educators and paper 2 all the educator. For different subjects you will get it their courses, complete study material PDFs also, and mock test, practice test you are going to get it. And especially in this last 2 months, chart wise presentation of material is useful to you. My chart wise presentation of material will be available to you for the Unacademy Plus subscription, right? And moreover there is a price hike is going to be there in Unacademy Plus subscription. Prices are going to increase, so you can take the advantage of less price now. Take the subscription now by using this referral code Shiva Live. You are going to get 10% off on the subscription, as well as you will get all my PDF material and classes and other dedicated class also. Try to go for a 3 months or 6 month plus subscription at this point of time. Question number 1 of the research aptitude, total 24 shifts research aptitude questions. Let's look. So question number 1, I think it is visible clearly. If you like this session, please do hit a like button and do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Identify the sampling in which choose and giving an equal and independent chance. Equal and independent chance are nothing but random probability sampling methods. So that was of answer D, B, D, E. Stratified, random sampling and systematic, whereas dimensional and quota are comes under the non-random or non-probability sampling methods. Next, qualitative research paradigm emphasis participant perspective and uses an empirico-inductive approach. On the research project, it is neither possible nor desirable to use both qualitative, quantitative at a stretch. Option 1 is the given answer. Sorry, option 3 is the given answer. Statement 1 is the correct and statement 2 is incorrect. Yes, quality means point of views. That is, participant perspective means a point of view, which is correct in case of qualitative. Quality of data. And statement 2, why it is wrong? It is neither possible nor desirable. By it is possible. And it is also sometimes desirable, because we cannot complete entire our research only with a qualitative. With a qualitative data, we may not be able to complete. So that is why it is obvious nature. Generally, a mix of qualitative and quantitative techniques or the paradigm will be used in any type of a research that we are going through with it, unless a psychological. This both wherever mixed, wherever used now, that is what we call it as a mixed method of a research. Quality as well as quantitative technique, both will be used. Next, the research method which focus on establishing causal relationship which controls among the variables of independent, moderate and dependent variables. So answer is that experimental, we know very well. This is a famous question. So wherever manipulation, the causal relationship between the variable independent, dependent and moderator variables are nothing but experimental method. Next, what are the characteristics features of quantitative research paradigm? सर क्लास कब तक चलेगी? 1 hour तक, मतलब 9:45 till. What are the characteristics features of qualitative research paradigm? It is hypothetico-deductive. It is focused on natural settings. It lays stress on the generalization to the population characteristics. Emphasis numeric data from a large number of people. Literature reviews plays a minor role but justify the problem. So answer for this question is 1, ACD. Why ACD? Because they are asking about a quantity, which means a numbers involvement. Quantity is a hypothetico-deductive, whereas qualitative is an empirico-inductive. In the last question we have seen. And which focus on the natural setting is of quality, not of quantity. It lays a stress on generalization. Yes, quantitative will be leading into a generalization of population characteristics. More on the numeric. Yes, quantity means a numeric data only. Numbers will be involved. And it says literature review plays a minor role but justify the problem. Whether it is of quantitative or qualitative, literature review always plays a major role. Whether it is irrespective of the type of like quantitative or qualitative, it is going to be a major role. Literature review will be a major role. So we never take that as a minor role. Hello Ranjit, how are you? So answer is that option 2 is the given answer. A, B, C, A, E, D. B, C, A, E, D. So here steps are felt need which is creating the problem. Felt need which is creating the problem. And the C, identifying the difficulty and the problem statement formulation. Problem statement formulation. And A, which is a third step, hypothesis. After that, collection of data, later analysis of the data. Analysis of the data. You can just see. Asking a question, hypothesis, design experiment, logical reasoning, testing of hypothesis, formulation of theory. These are the normal steps, but they asked in a different way. After identifying a problem, then for problem formulation, need to elaborate the formula in a proper way. This question I think Priya was asking in the recent class. Just now we completed statistics now. Now this question came. A university administering a self-made test for the summative evaluation of their students. Here the source of found to be positively skewed. So what about she should make about the difficulty level of the test? Thank you, Behera. Ranupma Behera. Thank you so much. Please do follow me in Unacademy also. So answer for this question is that 2. So point to be understood, when the distribution curve is positively skewed, when the distribution curve is negatively skewed, this is positively skewed and this is negatively skewed. Negatively skewed leftwards, positively skewed rightwards, rightly tailed. So when the positively skewed is there now, this is difficult. In this, mean is going to be higher. Mean is going to be higher. Whereas in negatively skewed, paper is going to be, the test is going to be easy. Here, mode is going to be higher. Mode is going to be higher. Correct. Positive difficult and mean higher, mode easy, and negative mode will be higher. Next. A college teacher intends to find out to what extent the involvement of learning boys and girls from urban or rural is attributable to socio-economic status from the family which they hail. So what will be the designated as an independent variable in the research project? Guys, do hit a like button. I think prior intimation is not given for the 9:15. That is why people are less. Very sorry. It's a sudden note, like intimation given. So option B is the given answer, socio-economic status, because socio-economic status is the cause. This is the cause or independent variable. This is going to be impact, which is dependent variable. That is student involvement. Student involvement is a dependent variable. Next. A research scholar finds through statistical analysis is that the value of t is significant. What decision is warranted on the basis of hypothesis? So answer is that 1 is the correct answer, A and B. Null hypothesis is going to be rejected, and B, research hypothesis should be accepted. These both are one and the same. One action lead to second lead to first. Like that, both are related to each other. So null is going to be rejected. Alternative is going to be accepted. That is research hypothesis. Which of the following are the characteristics of a good sample in research? There is no error, Sarvani, in that case. Answer is that option number 2, that is B, D and E. Representative, because good sample means sample is good when it represents the entire population. When it represents the entire population, then that sample will be good, representative of population. And D, which is precision, means as much as precise possible, but it must be accurate, because the more the accurate, less will be the sampling error. The less will be the accurate and less will be the precision, it will be giving a scope for more errors in the sampling and the testing also. Freedom from the bias. It must be an unbiased sample. That is, a random sampling must be used. A random sampling method must be used. Next. Yes, objectivity is needed. Correct. Kindly do hit a like button, guys. So answer for this question is a third one. Statement 1 correct and 2 is wrong. Formulation policies for administering testing cannot neglect the constitution, because we should follow. Cannot neglect is correct. We should follow the constitutional provisions or the rules and regulation what are there in the research. We cannot violate that one. We cannot go beyond that. And while awarding a research degrees, minorities quota have to be protected. Awarding a degrees, whether minority, majority or seniority, there is no difference in that case. Awarding a degree, whoever completes a research project, they will get the degree. Whoever is not completing, they will not get the degree. That's as simple. There is no minority, majority quota. That is only for the admission purpose. That is not for the awarding of the degree purpose. So option 2 is the correct answer. In which research method of manipulation is independent of independent variable and control of extraneous variable are neither possible nor desirable? Manipulation is not going to be possible in ex post facto, because rather in this only selection of the variable is possible, not control also, because only selection of independent variable is possible. And it is not controllable because it is already on the happened event, the event which was already happened, on that we are going to do the research. That is ex post facto. Ex post facto, after happening of some event. So it cannot be controllable. How can you control on the completed things? You cannot control. Yes. Next, identify those statements which describe the characteristics features of a qualitative research. Answer is option number D is the correct answer. A, C, D. A, C and D. Researchers tend to analyze their data inductively. And because in the qualitative inductive, In the quantitative, deductive will be followed. In the quantitative, deductive method which is leading into a generalization, deductive will be followed in case of quantitative. Now data takes the form of words or pictures. Data will be taking the form of words or pictures, which is a quality in nature and it is not in number. Actual settings are the direct. So actual settings are nothing but a natural setting, which is in the last question one statement was given. That is of quality in nature. Next. Answer for this question is on 2, ABE. Simple random, stratified sampling, E, which is systematic sampling. They are asking about which are given preference. In quantitative, which will be given preference. Remember one thing. Qualitative, quantitative. In the qualitative, we always use the non-probability sampling techniques. Non-probability sampling techniques, which is a biased one. Whereas when numbers are available now, we will use the probability sampling techniques. Right? That is how you need to remember. So a simple, stratified, systematic or quantitative way, which is probability techniques. Quota snowball is a qualitative used in the qualitative techniques. Non-probability sampling. Next. Hypothesis sample research tool non-parametric test. All the students who are watching, if you like this session, kindly appreciate the effort by hitting a like button. If you don't like this session, you are having all the liberty to dislike this session also by hitting the dislike button. Answer for this question is that 1. So 1, A is 4. Hypothesis is a tentative assumption or tentative proposition statement. Sample, which is the third one. A subset is nothing but a sample. A research tool, which is second one. Using data collected in a research device using non-parametric test. A statistical test does not make assumptions. Parametric are making assumption. Non-parametric are not making assumptions. Hello, commerce goal, Manu. Which of the following statements are correct? Answer is 1. Both are correct and R is the correct explanation. Both are correct and R is the correct. A cross-break numerical tabular presentation usually in frequency or percentage form in which variables are cross-partitioned. The categories are set up according to the research hypothesis. By cross tabulation means like this. Here the frequencies of visit, daily, twice, weekly, monthly, the frequency of visit. The stated presentation of data usually in frequency or in percentage, in which variables are cross partition. Cross partition matlab here you can look at, and here, different age group and different percentages. And from here also you can see cross partition matlab vertically horizontally partitioned one, and more of frequency distribution, frequencies of different other. Here the frequency of visit daily are given, example. So whenever frequencies and the vertically horizontally are divided, that is what a cross tabulation. Hello Chaitali Mahato. So option 1 is the given answer. A5 fundamental research is an adding to a corpus of knowledge, because these are theoretical research, adding new theories. And B third one, which is applied research, is an exploring the applicability is a keyword. And action research is an second, which is intervention based, ameliorative. Ameliorative means to improve. It is to improve the existing situation or to enhance the existing situation. Action research, like by solving a problem. A type of problem solving approach is an action research. Case study is an one. In-depth study is nothing but a case study. Next. In which of the following methods a manipulation is best requirement? So obvious answer is that ex post facto. In this manipulation of the independent variable and that impact on the dependent variable is much important, and independent variable is nothing but a cause, dependent variable is nothing but an effect of that cause. Which of the following sequences correctly represent the step of a research using a quantitative paradigm? So answer is that option number 2 is the given answer. Establishing a research problem and hypothesis testing. But if you look at establishing a problem is the first one. In 2 and 4 options are available, but in the fourth option survey related directly they went, which is wrong in sequence. And in the second one, if you go for it, research problem identification, after that hypothesis framing, in between actually literature review also will be there, but according to the given option which is correct we need to identify. Later testing of hypothesis, generalization, conclusions and implication of the result. Next. In terms of the research ethics, which all the following may be considered as a most vulnerable stage in the research? Vulnerable stage. Sir, 24 shifts means in the 2020 examination there were 24 shifts of papers were there. In means a different subject on a different dates. All put together 2020 24 paper ones are available, different papers. So answer is 3, data analysis and interpretation reporting of result. In terms of research ethics, which of the following may be considered as the most? By most vulnerable means impact is high. This is like, ethics. If you violate the ethics in these 3 stages, if you violate the ethics in data analysis as data collection, data analysis and reporting are the thesis. DDR in these stages, impact of this ethical violation is going to impact on your research mainly. If you are taking care of these 3 things, then you will be under the control. Kindly hit a like button, guys. So ICT implication in research is most useful in following reasons. Answer is that option 3, for enhancing the scope and accessibility of research data. Enhance the scope and accessibility of research data comes under here. That is what ICT application research, because information communication technology mainly to improvise the scope. Whatever the data that is having, you can increase to a large extent to much more in depth of the data. The research wherein focus concern is the exploration of applicability of theories and newly emerging practices, and the domains of knowledge is called. So option 4 is the correct answer. The second level research. This is also called as an applied research. Second level research, original name is that applied research. Applied research is nothing but a second level research. Here concern for exploration of applicability. This is what a keyword, which is making applied research as correct. Second level research, another name for applied research. Whereas practitioner research, another name. Original name of this practitioner research is an action research. Theoretical research, other name is that fundamental or a basic or a pure research. Next, a university teacher wants to study the relationship between socio-economic status and achievement motivation of a graduate for a computer science. So, which will be most appropriate to use in this context? Answer is that option 2 is the correct answer. Ex post facto is given, because here no variables is to be manipulated. Single variable which is given, socio-economic status and their achievement motivation of a graduate. Their achievement, right? So here which research method will be appropriate? Already based on this, their achievement were there with that. Now by taking that data, he wanted to study the relationship between, that is ex post facto, only single variable which is available, no manipulation. Why not D? Participant observation method. Participant observation method. I think you can use participant observation also because participants are there. But I think based on the completed event they have taken for ex post facto. Even you can use participant observation. Sir, written one. My dear Rahul, here teacher wants to study the relationship between this both. If this event not occurred, how he can study? If this event was not occurred, if the socio-economic status factor is not there and the achievement also not there, if it is yet to be done, what type of relationship is going to bring it up? So here the teacher is trying to observe whatever the socio-economic status is there for the student and how they achieve, that is what he is going to do it. Right, in that context it is ex post facto only, but participant observation, here the teacher is going to observe how they are going to react based on the socio-economic status. Most appropriate is that ex post facto, but even I cannot deny this one. It can be an answer partially. Yes, Rahul. Yes. Observed by the teacher. Correct, Mehta. So answer is third is this for this question. The choosing research tool, which are the following important consideration. While selecting a technique or a tool for the research, first we should consider validity of the research tool, till how much time it is going to be valid, and the reliability also, and budget we should think, the cost. Validity, reliability and the cost. These two things are not much important about it, but these three are most important consideration while selecting a tool. Right? So answer for this question is ethnographic research. Personalized and contextualized references are permissible in which type of reporting of researchers? That is ethnographic researchers. Ethnographic researchers, contextualized and personalized are references are permissible in which type of reporting? Ethnographic. By personalized, or it could be an informal type also. The findings are based on the participant observation, participant perspectives. participant views, this can be flexible to interpret. Flexible to interpret in any way, because this is an point of view. We can interpret any way, whatever way we can understand, in that way we can interpret and provide the result. So that is flexible to change the research design, also flexible to change the result also. And in the ethnographic, we are going to study the people lives and their point of views and how they are reacting to it. That is what, as per the context, it will be flexible in nature. Study of the culture, qualitative in nature. The scope and potential for controversy is relatively more in terms of application of ICT and research ethics in which of the following research steps? So answer for this question is that 4 in data analysis, reporting of research. So I already told you D, D, R, analysis and collection and reporting. So out of the following options, 2 are available in the last option. In using hypothetico-deductive research paradigm, which of the following sequence is considered as an appropriate? Option B is the given answer. Establishing research problems and hypothesis making, hypothesis testing, arriving at a generalization and conclusion. Again the repetitive question, but here hypothetico-deductive means what? Hypothetico-deductive, remember one thing, that is quantitative research. Hypothetico-deductive means quantitative in nature. So in the quantitative research, establishing a problem, same whether it is qualitative or quantitative, the sequence is going to be same. It doesn't change for the quality and quantitative research. Next. Sir, please jaldi chutti. Today we need to dinner. You can take the dinner. I am not stopping you to take the dinner. You can take it. But Rahul, she mean to say scientific generally termed as an quantitative, which is positivism. That is what she mean to say, I think. Option C is the correct answer, ethnographic study. In post-positivistic approach, ethnographic study matlab qualitative again. Participant perspective. Post-positivism, qualitative, and positivism, single reality, which is a scientific approach, quantitative. Here, correctly determine the subjectivity of a reality, ethnographic study will be more appropriate in this context, because they are saying about post-positivism approach. Scientific comprises both, but generally scientific termed as an Array, it is not to create this one. Okay, leave it. I just don't want to involve in it. Option D is the correct answer. Action research. A college teacher plans a research program in which he or she intends to improve the socio-emotional aspect of his or her classroom climate during the teaching. Which one of the following research method will be considered as an appropriate in this context? Action research is to mainly to improve or mainly to enhance, mainly to ameliorate the existing situation to some more bettering the situation. These are the keywords for action research. Try to remember: bettering the situations, upgrading the situations, upgrading the solutions. Plans to research program, he or she intends to improve. Improve is the keyword in the socio-emotional aspect, so that the climate during the teaching can be improvised or the problem will be solved and it will be creating good. Next. Yes, Kalpana, correct. Sometimes, Rahul, you know, if any other normal person is there, no, who is anger issue is having, pakka it will go to a higher argument because of your words. You need to control that as much as possible. Not just in the class, in regular also, you know, you must control that. Option A is the correct answer. A and B. Suddenly you will become violent. A and B. Least vulnerable means which is not a DDR. Which is not a DDR. Identifying research variables and be defining research variables. Identifying research variables and defining variables. This is not having any violation of ethics. There is no violation of ethics in this too. And that is why it is least vulnerable in nature, no impact. Whereas data collection, data analysis, reporting are the DDRs which are vulnerable to the research ethics. Question number 30. So the personalistic styles of writing a research report are permissible in which of the following research? Option D. ACE, grounded theory, and C, participant, and E, case study. In all the three cases, again I am linking with a qualitative. Again I am linking with a qualitative because in all the three cases, mainly the study is going to be like, you know, personalistic styles, informal in nature, flexibility is going to be more. The point is that personalistic styles means in the qualitative you will be having a flexibility. Flexibility on the results and data also. You can change. You can somehow manipulate also. Manipulation is a wrong word to use, but you are having that much liberty is available for the researcher to make the things in a possible outcome manner. Next, research ethics mandates the use of appropriate authentic procedures to arrive at a truth and advancing solution to a problem. Credibility is not only a prized goal but a prerequisite for excellence in human pursuit. Option 1 is the correct answer. Both A and R are correct and R is the. Research ethics mandates the use of appropriate and authentic, because our target is to identify a solution for the problem. Credibility is not just a goal of the research. It is mandatory requirement for the human pursuit also. It is not only in the research. It is also for the human being also. For us it is important. Whether we are a researcher or not, whatever the words we are saying, it must be having a credibility. Means the people should have a trust on our words. Then it will be improving our goodwill also in the relations. Next, 31 ఏనా ఒక్కసారి ఆగండి అమ్మా ఎవరిల్లు నేను ఇప్పుడే చూపెట్టాను 31 అంట ఓకే ఐ థింక్ షీ వాజ్ రెఫరింగ్ టు 30 అచ్చా 31 that one okay I am wrong that was of 32 okay this is 32 that is 31 correct sorry So answer is B for this question. That is A3, ethnography 3, my experience means a personal point of view. B3, sorry A2, B3. Culture is an ethnography and heuristic is an my experience of this phenomenon. Heuristic is given as a 3. And phenomenology is given as an 4th one. What is the structure and essence of experience is an phenomenology. And symbolic interaction is an non-verbal communication type. So here meaning of people interaction, symbols and understanding, that is like a signals, traffic signals type. Next, heuristic is an any approach to a problem solving or a self-discovery approach which is more practical method to solve anything. A college teacher intends to study the problems of latecomers in the classroom. What type of method will be used in this context? Yes, option 3 is the correct answer. Purposive sampling. Purposive sampling. So answer is 3. Because purposive means this is like a judgmental sampling. Judgmental, a college teacher want to study the problems of latecomers. Because that teacher knows very well about the latecomers, who are latecomers, who are early comers. Only that particular teacher knows about it. So they can, that particular teacher can make a judgment upon these learners, which is purposive or a judgmental. (34) What are the activities which are take place during the stage of reconnaissance? Reconnaissance in action research. Did I added the word meaning? Yes. Guys, those who didn't hit a like button, kindly hit it. We are almost reaching to a conclusion of this session with a 35th question. So answer for this question is that 1 is the correct answer. B and C, B as well as C, describing a facts, explaining the facts. Which activities takes place during this stage of reconnaissance in action? B and C. What is this reconnaissance? Which is preliminary observation, or a preliminary stage or preliminary observation is called as a reconnaissance. So describing the facts, explaining the facts. Initially we need to talk about the facts only in the beginning of the research. Later we can think about the analysis and interpretation. Last and final question of the session. No likes, no JRF. I am not that much selfish person. Even if you are not hitting a like button, if you are attending the class, then I wish your JRF will come true. Because it is general in the life, entire life, or anybody's. Everybody will not appreciate everyone's. So answer is that 3 is the correct answer. Ex post facto method. Teacher intends to establish a relationship between the educational status of the parents and the scholastic achievement. Educational status of the parents and the scholastic achievement. So which of the following? Because educational status of the parents is only independent variable which cannot be manipulated. That is why ex post facto is correct. Right? Why? And we will be meeting tomorrow at 5:30 and 9:15 again in an Academy free platform. 5:30 for the all 2021 all 24 shifts questions. And at 9:15 we will be having a previous year questions of commerce, business management and human resource management. All the 2021 3 shifts are going to be there at Unacademy plus free platform. Sorry, this is in the YouTube. 9:15 it is going to be there. So whenever you are accessible to this Unacademy free platform for the live session at 5:30, do use this code Shiva Live to unlock the free live session. All the updates will be given at Unacademy space Vodnala Shivalingam Telegram group. Go to the Telegram and type this name. Thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed the class. My other teaching aptitude sessions were recently completed by. If you are first time watching this session and if you like it, if you want to watch other sessions also, in the same channel the other videos are available and you can just type my name in the YouTube and you will get a lot of videos about my session. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day and do hit a like button. Do subscribe. Do follow me in Unacademy also. Thank you.